Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is for you to pray for the spirit and the ability to have discernment, people. So it's like praying for the spirit of discernment. To me, what that means, obviously, is just tapping into the spirit at a level where it can actually show you what's real. When I say real, like show you what people's real intentions are. I think that's one of the greatest gifts that you can receive along your spiritual journey, because what it does is that it allows you to be able to see past the BS, man. You can see past the games that people play. And I think it's one of the greatest gifts that anybody can have outside of peace, because it's like, a lot of the headaches that you have in life is from lack of the ability to see and understand people's intentions. It's like once you see a person, it just kind of allow you to see who the real person is. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time when you meet people, because they're operating from their body and not their spirit, then you're really meeting their facade, their representatives. You know what I'm saying? And it's like my suggestion for you is for you to pray for God to give you the ability for the spirit to guide you and reveal things to you so you can see people's true intentions, man. Because it's like, you got to understand this, like people in your life for a season and a reason. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the reason that you're thinking is not the reason why they're there. You know what I'm saying? So it's very powerful for you to be able to identify, why is this person in my life? And once you figure that out, then you know how to, treat them and how to be with them, how your way of being will be with that person. And again, it's like a lot of times, it's like, a lot of time we let people overstay their welcome in our lives, and that in itself create problems. So you have to learn and know when to remove people from your life, when to add people to your life, and how to treat people, but you won't be able to know that people unless you develop the ability to have and be able to use the spiritual guidance of discernment, to be able again to see people's real intentions and understanding the role that they're playing in the elevation of you to the next level of development. It's kind of a message that I don't make a habit of going into, man, but I just think that it's really good for you to know and understand different areas of your spirituality, people, as you continue to grow and develop yourself. And this is definitely one that I want you to pray that the Spirit of God inside of you will reveal to you, will help you to develop that ability. And to me, it's just like reading energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like you really, I remember when I was on my journey and I used to listen to Bob Proctor talk about this, how, he had developed the ability to be able to sense people's energy. Now, for him, it was more like a color glow or whatever the case is. For me, it's not necessarily that. But I just know that it's awesome to be able to, when I listen to people, when I meet people, I really immediately sense and feel their energy, whether they're physically there or not. You know what I'm saying? It's that I just believe that it's a great ability to have, and it will definitely help make your life a lot simpler. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll be able to anticipate things that you would not be able to if you didn't have that foresight and the ability to see potentialities. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, people, like I said, it's not a message I run often, man, but I just felt led to really share that with you today. And the fact that I really want you to pray to the Spirit of God inside of you to help you develop that ability for yourself. Because again, it's a powerful ability to have, because you'll be able to see things as they are, not what people are projecting or pretending for them to be, you know? Anyways, people, that's the message right there. Real quick one today, man. Shout out to Jamaica, man. Shout out to Jamaica, who's the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who's the mother of this world. And shout out to the entire Caribbean, man. And I'm adding also the entire African diaspora. My purpose for being the underserved people is to unite the Caribbean and Africa. And you know, the way we do it, people, is by standing united, man. Every single day, our purpose and mission and focus for being here is to figure out ways, people, on how we can unite as people across this world. You know, diaspora all over the world, man. How do we unite and really help each other to elevate and grow so that we can deliver on God's promise for our lives, which is for us to bring about the greatest prosperity period that this world have ever seen. And the cool thing, again, I always say, is that that time is right now, people. We're not talking about a year from now, years from now. We're doing this right now. You know what I'm saying? As we support and encourage and inspire and motivate each other, people, we're literally on a daily basis bringing about the greatest prosperity period in this world. And everybody's contribution is very necessary. And I want you to acknowledge yourself, man. For those of you that's out there that's really focusing on developing yourself, growing yourself, because that's what it's about, people. That's how we accomplish all our goals, is by working on ourselves on an every single day basis, working on our characteristics, working on our habits, working on our daily routine, working on our positive perspective of life. You know, the glass is always half full, not half empty. Those are all things, people, that we working on a daily basis to really help us to materialize and manifest the amazing goal and vision that God had for us as a people. In the meantime, people, I declare that, you know, my declarations over your life, number one, people, is that you are a millionaire. Number two is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three, people, is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that, you know, the Spirit of God inside of you, man, will continue to lead you and guide you. And I pray strongly that you will develop the spirit of discernment, man, because it would really help you to really be able to connect with people on an amazing level, and also to be able to let you know who to remove out of your life, and, you know, not letting people stay past their season for them being in your life, man. Because again, people, everybody that come in your life is for a season and or a reason, people, you know. Anyways, people, that's everything, man. Y'all have a great day, and we'll talk tomorrow.